Yo, this nigga can't stop, won't stop being outside. Why you outside? Stay inside, man. Stay your ass inside, Diddy. Every time you step outside, more allegations are on the rise. And then you come out your face and say it's a motherfucking lie. Just stay inside. Just please stay inside. Anyway, I got to start this fucking podcast. Hey, yo, man, this is your boy Vance Michelle, starting with another episode of Rapid Flames, throwing more flames on the shit I know. Okay, so this is what I got to say right now. Hey, yo, right now, LeBron got his son in the NBA, okay? He made, I think, it was a draft pick number 50, okay, Bronny Jr. He made it to the NBA, and matter of fact, he made it on the team that his father's on. So it's going to be the first father-son duo you ever seen in the NBA live. You know, there's been many fathers that's been played on the NBA. They played in the league, and then their sons come after them, and then they play on the league after them. But this is kind of like, I think this is the first time where the father and the son is going to play in the professional league at the same damn time. And matter of fact, and what a blessing is that they're going to be on the same team. They're not going to play each other. Ain't no beef at the crib like, hey, yo, my team about to go to the finals. Well, yo, fuck that. My team about to see your team in the finals. Ain't none of that. If they're going to get the finals, they're going to do it together. They're going to get championship, they're going to do it together. And then a lot of people, and it's a beautiful thing out there, man, because actually to see LeBron blessed enough in his career to actually stay and be in 2024, and he's still a good player, and he still could play in the league. I don't know with his knees and all of that sometimes, but when his knees can, he could score a bucket or two. You know, he could score more than 15 buckets, and that's a blessing. And then after that, to see his son to actually be of age and be able to play in the league. Now, I'm not saying is he good enough to play in the league, because the summer league just started, and right now we just seen Bron shoot air ball like crazy, and that was wild. That was wild. Bronny Jr. out here shooting air balls in the D League. It's crazy. And your pop's supposed to be LeBron James, and you out here shooting air balls. But yo, it is what it is. I mean, LeBron James, he shot an air ball too. Kobe shot an air ball too. MJ shot an air ball too. Come on. It ain't the end of the world for Bronny Jr., but you doing that shit now, it's type crazy, though. You gotta step your shit up, Bronny Jr. I mean, don't shoot no more air balls. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you gotta come out, do your goddamn thing, like how your pops is, and become rookie of the year like how he did. Because if you him, Junior, then you just gotta do what it do. You know what I mean? And Bronny Jr. And for the people out there that be like, oh, he's just out there because of his pop. So he just blessed enough to, so you got a mom and pop and his dad and a mom that really cares for their son, and they want him to do the best that they can. And if they can help his career, then do that. And not a lot of people get dealt with those cards. So like, it's not like, what the fuck? Like, oh, you should have a chance like everybody else. No, but he ain't everybody else. His dad's LeBron James. Like, if your dad is LeBron James, I wouldn't be mad. You wouldn't be mad. You would do the same fucking thing. If my dad was fucking Ryan Seacrest right now, I would be asking for a goddamn job at American Idol or wherever, What the fuck Ryan Seacrest is doing these days? Where the fuck Kevin Hart? Kevin Hart was my pops. Shit. I'll be like, hell yeah, Dad, can I get on the set? Can I open for you? The fuck? And you're gonna be like, okay, you my son, you might as well. Since you blessed with the chops, you might as well. And then people gonna look at me like, oh, because Kevin Hart is dad. So what? So what? Me and Kevin Hart trying to be a good son and dad out here. We trying to have a good father-son relationship. And if we could just be blessed, and if it looks like we be blessed, then motherfuckers is blessed to play basketball anyway. Are you blessed to play basketball? So why you mad about? If you shouldn't be mad about, oh, LeBron got his son on a basketball team. So the fuck what? He can play basketball. That motherfucker can only play basketball. That's what his father taught him to do. And if the motherfucker can be blessed to put him on the goddamn same team as him, maybe he may not be ready, but fuck it. If he's able, then fuck it. Let's do the shit. Let's do the shit. Let that shit happen. The almighty up there, let it be. The universe around you was made it for you to see. The fuck. Anyway, shout out to Bronny Brown out there, and I hope you have a good year. Alright, Bronny Jr., LeBron, that's gonna be a beautiful thing to see father and son doing their goddamn thing on the court, man. And y'all better not lose any fucking money I got betting on y'all niggas this year. Okay? Cause y'all niggas, it's a miracle. That's what I'm saying. I like how the universe made y'all happen. So I'm gonna bet a few games on y'all niggas, and I hope y'all niggas make me some money. If y'all lose, then that's when I got a problem with Bronny Jr. You see what I'm saying? That's a legitimate reason to be mad at Bronny Jr. Cause that nigga might make me lose fucking G's. But I hope not. That nigga right there, I'm hoping for him to be rookie of the year. And we gonna make this money for real, because 2024 is a good year, right? Bronny Jr., LeBron in the same team, Lakers, purple and gold. I'm with it. And my FanDuel is with it too. Yo, I had a blessed birthday. Okay, revelation of mine that it's 40. I'm 43. I'm about to have 50. I'm about to turn 50. And you know what? I had a couple of degenerate years where I landed me into jail in some days, you know, and I look back and I'll be like, yo, I should turn my morals. My morals should be good because, you know, I was a church kid, Salvation Army kid. I still got some good morals instilled in me. So, you know, I'm not all too fucked up in the head. But here's the deal. I think I need more of those fucked up years. That's what I feel like. That's what my revelation was. Cause 43, I'm thinking like, damn, at near 50, should I go harder? You know, because I'm thinking like, yo, last year I was like, I'm getting older. I should accept my responsibilities. But now I'm like, yo, I should accept my responsibilities and just go harder and being a degenerate and just gamble more. I think I should find myself in more casinos these days. You know, poker. I'm looking at poker interesting me. Like I'm looking at the James Bond movie and I feel like I want to play the card games like James Bond. Like I don't want to shoot a motherfucker after the card game like James Bond. I just want to play the card game. But like, let me play the poker game. Let me play the roulette or the blackjack. I don't play blackjack. Let me play the jackpots, the machines, you know, cause I see a lot of people, you know, they make a couple of, they don't make G's. I haven't seen anybody make G's, but I've seen people make, bills, $100 here and there. Yeah, I could be like, hey, that could be me. I can pay my rent. $100 down there. But then I know what it takes to get there though. Is like, cause they lose $1,000 just to get those 1,000 back. So it's like, I need to watch like a real master gambler. I need to see like a a gambler masterclass before I even do this shit. Cause I know that there's risk, so you know what? I might as well go in with the plan and the plan on how to do the calculated risk. Anybody know how to do that shit? Let me know. Anyway, during the birthday, it was lit. I was in Toronto, and you know what I noticed? How many times I've been in fucking Toronto? I lived in Toronto for what? I think a year, almost 2 years, right? I've gone back and forth to Toronto more than enough time since then. I think more than 15. I can't count how many times I've gone back and forth to Toronto. But the last time I went to Toronto, I've actually never been close to the CN Tower, as close to it as I was the other day. It was like, I thought the CN Tower was something. I've always been to a couple of subway stations around there, around the CN Tower, but I never been close to it, where there's actual. I never seen there's actual little market and there's a little fair and like the actual entryway to the elevator. I never been that close. I was close though on my birthday and with a couple of friends of mine. Shout out to John Milanos, Chris Sandiford in the building. They were spending my birthday with me and my boys, Sarag Millennium and my homie Walter J. Ling. He was with me, and we got to see Reese Turner, and we got to see Daniel Karen later that day. Yeah, it was a fucking day. The reason why I was in Toronto, went to go see Money in the Bank. That shit was lit. Cause I got to see CM Punk. I got to see Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, and what else I got to, man, the Money in the Bank match was lit. I got to see Drew McIntyre win that whole shit and then lose his whole shit. It was crazy. There was a whole situation. I'll get to that later. Okay, the situation that happened to me at the Scotia Bank. I really, I don't know. I have a little tidbit about WWE and this rule because I ain't like this. I ain't like this at all. But back to what my birthday was. It was great in Toronto. I had fun. And one thing I noticed about the CN Tower and all the national landmarks, like when you see them, like sometimes when you see national landmarks and photos and shit, you just be like, oh, they look nice. But then when you see them up close, you be like, oh, wow, that's why they like national landmarks. That's why people sometimes, they actually come to this place just to see this. They gotta see this. They gotta make sure they see this. Like if they don't come to this, they don't see Toronto. They don't know about it. They don't think they've been to the place if they don't see this. And that's what I'm saying. And I'm like, wow, what the fuck? All those times I've been in Toronto and I'm like, oh shit, I ain't never seen the CN Tower. I ain't never see this fucking shit lit up. Like I seen the shit lit up, but like when it's lit up and you looking at it close and you looking at it that way, you like, oh, okay. Yo, this shit dope. Like, I was ready to go in and see the elevator myself, And matter of fact, I was thinking like, damn, like, what if I take a chick and try to fuck her in the elevator? That'll be lit. That'll be hard, you know what I mean? In the elevator. Be a new type of club. You wouldn't even be in the Mile High Club. You'd be in like the elevating club. Like the Skyrise Club. The Elevating Club. The Elevator Club. That's a more iller club than the Mile High Club. Cause everybody in the Mile High Club were like, yo, who in the Elevator Club? Who in the Elevator Club? You say? Only the real ones in the Elevator Club. And matter of fact, there's probably an elevator club and nobody don't really talk about it like that because everybody want to be in the Mile High Club. See, the Mile High Club is like the McDonald's club of all sex clubs. It's like the McDonald's and shit. You know what I'm saying? The elevator club is some really, it's like the Chick-fil-A. You know what I mean? That shit ain't even open on Sundays. Okay, so I was at the Money in the Bank, and the Money in the Bank situation, I mean, before I even get to the situation, shout out to the WWE for holding down a good event. It was really fun. I was in the skybox doing my thing. Yeah, I was in the skybox. I happened to be in the skybox because I felt like splurging. It was my birthday. I just happened to, the stars were aligned. I got to go to a wrestling pay-per-view event, and it was my birthday. So guess what? The stars aligned where I happened to be with a bunch of buddies where we was like, hey, fuck it, we gonna watch this shit from the suite, from the box. And we happened to got the box tickets, some MasterCard lounge tickets. And you know what I'm saying? And the buffet was all right. You know, I got some ribs, prime ribs. Got to eat some potato frites, some chicken wings, some ribs, seen some bruschetta and all of that. Some sweet tarts. They ran out of fruit. I wanted to get some fruit, but they ran out of fruit. And I seen all of this food, and you know, I ate some of it, but you know, I didn't eat enough. I just wanted to get an appetite and step out to go get me, you know, step out and go smoke real quick. See if I can build up an appetite, and eat some more of this lovely food that I seen in the buffet. And now they telling me that I can't step out of the arena to go out in the smoke because they saying that once I'm in the arena, I can't go out. Like I can't come back in. And then I tell these guys, what do you mean I can't come back in? They say, no, you can't come back in. I was like, wait a second, I bought a ticket. I bought a MasterCard lounge. It was like, no, you can't come back in. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe this area is just got some, you know, people that just will, you know, they just gotta abide by the rules. They just really have to, fuck up my day and try to fuck up everybody else's day by keeping us in this arena and not letting us step out for a breather. But, you know, so I'm kind of crafty. I go around, I'm looking around, and I'm seeing, hey, maybe there's a way out. There's gotta be a way out. They can't really got this place secured, like where I can't even step outside for a smoke and then come back inside. They gotta be like a little smokers area. I probably don't know, but yo, as I'm going around, there's none. There's no smokers area. There's nothing to accommodate motherfuckers like me. So now I'm saying, alright, so let me talk to a fucking, one. I'm thinking like, yo, they can't really keep me in here. I gotta get out of here. So I've been watching a lot of Beverly Hills Cop 3. Well, Beverly Hills Cop, the movies, you know, with Axel Foley and Eddie Murphy. And I noticed that, you know, he got the gift of gab. Every time he's in a tight, sticky situation, he uses the gift of gab to get himself out. Use the gift of gab to finesse any type of thing that he needs to be done in a way that needs to be for him to succeed. So I was like, yo, you know what? I'm going to apply what Axel Foley would have done right now. Okay. So I see these 3 security guards and I go in and I say, hey, can I get outside and go out and smoke? I'm just going outside for 5 minutes. I'm coming back in. Don't worry about me. I got a MasterCard. I'm a MasterCard Suite Lounge holder. I was like, no, sorry, sir. You can't go outside. Unfortunately, you know, you bought the, you have to stay inside for the whole event. And I'm like, this 3-hour event? You telling me I have to stay inside this cage like a monkey? Are you calling me a monkey? You telling me because I'm black, you saying I look like a monkey that I'm saying? I thought slavery is dead. You know, slavery is dead. Are you bringing back slavery right now? Because I did not agree to this when I signed the ticket. It did not say this when I got the ticket. It did not say this. And then it says it did say this when you signed the ticket. I was like, well, I got this as a gift. I got the ticket as a gift and I didn't get to see this agreement. Okay. And to keep me in this arena for 3 hours and not let me outside is slavery, or caging me like I'm in a zoo, in a cage, like I'm a monkey. Are you calling me a monkey? It's my birthday, sir. You know it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. And this is how you treat me on my birthday. You want to keep me in this cage like a monkey. I feel like you're calling me a monkey, sir. This is what you're saying to me. He's like, calm down, sir. You know, please, can you just, calm down and just know that, you know, you can go outside when the event is over. I'm sorry about the inconvenience. And then, I was about to go way more and more, but I just noticed that throughout all that screaming and going back and forth, I actually accomplished what I actually had to do. I worked up an appetite after all that going back and forth with the security guards. I was hungry, so I went back up and ate some food and finished watching the event. It was great. It was good. Now, what wasn't good is what followed after the event, because as soon as I got the fuck up out the arena, man, I couldn't wait to get up out the arena. I'm telling you, I bolted out them fucking doors with my homies with the shit I had already rolled up. I'm telling you, I had my shit ready to go. And then boom, as soon as we was out the door, let me tell you, I was ready to smoke that indo. But it was really out though. Anyway, yo, check this though. I'm smoking my shit and I'm in the crowd outside the arena in the parking lot in front of Scotiabank Arena. Rowdy crowd. Like I'm usually when I'm stepping out the wrestling event, there's a rowdy crowd. People is always like ole ole ole, or singing some phrases like, oh yeah, they're just a rowdy crowd, just yelling up and down and shit. Like, I'll look at these motherfuckers and I'll be wanting to smack one of these motherfuckers up, but then I just remind myself like, they just having a good time. They don't really want to smoke like that. They just really having a good time imitating their favorite wrestler. And that's what they doing. They out here imitating wrestlers. And I'm seeing people out here doing suplexes and I seen a Superman out there twirling people around on his shoulders and shit. And I seen some other people out there, recording podcasts out there with the wrestling fans, and the wrestling fans, they going crazy. They going nuts over their favorite wrestlers. And it's a good scene. It's a chaotic scene, but like, if you in a vibe and you all right, you can survive. You gonna be all right. It was kind of crazy. I seen some chick on the side though, throughout all of this happiness. There's one chick that want to bring people down with her kid and shit. She talking about, I can't afford meals and a place to stay. She just got the shit written on the sign, and she's just saying, me and my daughter, and you see her daughter right there standing right next to her. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, y'all just picked the wrong time to be in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why won't y'all be somewhere else with this? Cause this is a nice, happy, chaotic vibe. This ain't a place to be with your daughter right here asking for change, even though it's a good opportunity because you see mad people, but this is the wrong crowd. This is the wrong one. Like, I saw that because, you know why? Because I fear for their lives. And my gut wasn't wrong about fearing for their lives, because there was another motherfucker who had a pride sign, and then, he was just, the pride. I didn't really see what the words on the sign was, but technically it was celebrating pride. The sign was in rainbow. It said pride, and then it said some other things. I couldn't get to reading too much on the sign because I'll tell you what happened to the sign. The sign got stomped out by a bunch of rowdy wrestling wannabes in the crowd, and they just wanted to bring this man whatever he had his mission. He was out there speaking his truth, and he was just out there in the middle of the chaotic crowd just doing his chaotic thing. But like, it was all, he wasn't violent, but they chose to be violent with him. And that's where things just got wrong for me. That's where things just got bad, because there I am. I'm having a good time in this nice event, wrestling event. We're promoting, just having fun and maybe a good old time. Violence was used, sex was around, and maybe this ain't the place for kids. And there's some kids around, but it's not really violent. Nobody's really doing violent things. Don't nobody had rage or anger. Up until that point, though, I saw that, and I was kind of disgusted about being there and being associated with the wrestling crowd. Is this what we gonna do when we watch wrestling? I didn't know I was watching wrestling with the KKK. That's the thing. I don't want to be going to these fucking wrestling events, and then all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, I'm cheering for my favorite wrestler. We're cheering for wrestlers, but I'm cheering with a motherfucker who's Grand Chief, a Master Chief, or whatever the fuck they call in the KKK, Grand Wizard of the goddamn KKK. What? I ain't know this. I ain't think this is what I was gonna be part of. But please, I mean, I hope this was just one incident I seen. Like, hopefully, like, this ain't what it is at wrestling events. Like, oh shit, these are low-key Trump rallies? This is where I'm at? I didn't even know. I didn't even want it. I kind of had a deal. I kind of had a little thing, but maybe, I don't know. And because of this, do we have to start a whole new wrestling league now? The Negro Professional Wrestling League. I heard Vince McMahon was looking for a job. Now, if he was to come back, a whole new professional wrestling league just full of niggas will be dope right now. And I think it's what we need, because if I'm going to WWE and I'm all low-key in a fucking KKK rally or Trump rally, I don't know. I'm fearing for my life now. I didn't think this was be it. But I don't think this is it, because there's enough niggas in the crowd anyway. And if shit was to go down, yo, we about to flip the shit up. Flip the motherfucking game up. And I don't even think we in a Trump. If that was a motherfucking real case, like, there wouldn't be that much black people in the league, but like, they are in the league, but we don't even see them doing too much. Man, I gotta really look into what the fuck I'll be going in. Like, that's probably, they did tell us to wear all white too. They told us to wear all white that weekend. They ain't even let us know why we wore all white. They just said that was a dress code. Oh shit. I gotta check what the fuck. You see? That's what happens when I get tickets as gifts and shit. I gotta check. And then I was like, did I agree to slavery? It all makes fucking sense. It all makes sense. Ayo, man. Anyway, I'm just gonna play this new Vito Blaze track. You listen to that, and then when I come back, I got more flames to throw on the shit I know. Alright. Me alone with Vito Blaze and EVE. That's the way it is, the way that's a tune we'll be singing to our doom. You're my number one, you will always be. Just pose, girl, just pose. And I love the way you made love to me. I love the way you do that. I love the way you do that. Calm as always when I handle my business, but I get nervous around you, girl. What is this? You the flies. I always be thinking of you. A room full of honeys and you the only thing in my view. You should know that I'm coming straight from the heart, so don't fake with me. I kept it real from the start. Your ass was the reason why I approach you, but your personality is why I move close to you. I could talk about your beauty all day, but what really attracts me is the things that you say. So baby, let's take a walk and talk about a bay. We could chat about kissing, you know I love Bobby Flay. A day with you feels like eternity, hoping that in eternity that it's me you see. Can you feel we got something you call a spark? Time to do what the lovers do when we in the dark. Let's do it. Me alone with Vito Blaze and EVE. That's the way it is, the way that's a tune we'll be singing till our doom. You're my number one, you will always be. Just pose, girl, just pose. And I love the way you made love to me. I like the way you do that. I gotta talk about her. I feel she's the one for me. She gets me, I'm thinking she's the one I really need. She thinking about me even when I'm not. Down to be in the trap even when the spot is hot. that's a woman that I ride for. I'm Bryan Adams, that's a woman that I'll die for. If you talking reckless and crazy about my baby, you can get shook up like 2011 in Haiti. I'm down with her, that's my baby girl. We like pop, it's me and her against the world. Any beef we got in a minute, we dead it. I really feel her, cause she keeps it level headed. It's real, she fucks with me, my nigga listen. She down to go down on me even when we in the kitchen. It's more than that moment when we switching them positions. She's loyal to me, I got a lock like a prison. I got a lock. Vito Blaze and EVE.
That's the way it is, the way P.I.E.
That's a tune we'll be singing till our doom.
You're my number one, you will always be.
Just pose, girl, just pose.
And I love the way you made love to me. To me,
I like the way you do that. Yo, I like the way you put it on me. Yeah, I like the way you put it on me. Yeah, girl. Yeah, I like the way you put it on me. What? Oh, it's like, you know, and I'ma keep singing. I mean, my voice ain't all that, but I think they gon' feel me though. They gon' feel me though. They gotta feel me. Cause I got soul. I mean, they be asking me who EVE is, and I be telling them like, I don't know. It could be you, or it could be you, or it could be you. Shit, I'm crazy like that. Yo, stop that, stop that. Hey yo, that was Vito Blaze, another hot track with Vito Blaze. And if you want more Vito Blaze in your life, all you gotta do is just go to SoundCloud.com and search Vito Blaze, VITOBLAZE, Vito Blaze in the SoundCloud.com. Got a couple of mixtapes up there and a couple of them hot tracks to put up in your ear, alright? And yo, while you listening to that, you probably blazing some weed and shit, some flowers and all of that. And matter of fact, I be blazing some weed my damn self. Matter of fact, people be asking me, where the fuck do you be finding your weed at? And I tell them straight up, yo, all you gotta do is just go to bloom.se or bloomsupply.se. That's bloomsupply.se or bloomsupply.ca, and use my promo code Vito Blaze, VITOBLAZE. Alright? VITOBLAZE. That's the promo code you should use, and that shit will get you $40 off of your first order. If you in Canada, the shit gets to you in your mail 3 to 5 days. Okay? But all it is some bomb ass weed, some bomb ass mushrooms, some edibles, and some vapes, and you can get all of that online. Okay, just go to the website bloomsupply.se or bloomsupply.ca and use my promo code today to get $40 off the shit coming your way. Alright, VITOBLAZE is the promo code to use. Okay, yeah. And check it, man. If you're feeling the vibe, you want to see me live, all you got to do is just be in the downtown Montreal area for the world's smallest comedy night that happens every Monday night in the Hurley's Irish Pub, 8 p.m. And the Monday night Dirty Mic that happens at 10:30 p.m. And Trivia Night that happens at Wednesday, 8 p.m. Yo, to keep up with all of this, all you got to do is just follow us on Facebook at the world's smallest comedy night. You need to follow us because for 10 days, from 11 days, actually, July 11 to July 31, we are going to be holding the world's smallest comedy festival, number 2, just for you. That's it. I think it's over 20 shows, comedy shows, back to back to back to back to back. Podcast shows, late night shows. And if you want, we're going to be doing some midnight surprises too. I'm telling you, this is something you need to pay attention to. If you in the Montreal area and you're looking for a comedy shows to go to at the end of this month, I'm telling you, get into the habit of going to the Hurley's Irish Pub that's in downtown Montreal and attend some of the shows that's happening for the world's smallest comedy festival, number 2. I'm telling you, you need to be there because all your favorite acts in Montreal is going to be there, and there's going to be some surprises too. I can't even tell you what the surprise is because if I did, they wouldn't be a motherfucking surprise. And anybody ask me ahead of time, hey, yo, man, can I get a lowdown on what the surprise is? No, man. Just tell your peoples, yo, man, you got to make sure. I think I got to keep a lookout for the world's smallest comedy festival because they say there's going to be some surprises there. And you know how they get down. They when they go down, when they do their thing, they do it big. So please pay attention to the world's smallest comedy festival. People, just listen to it. And that's where we're going to be at. If you can't be there for the festival, just remember that I'm there co-hosting the world's smallest comedy night at 8 p.m. with Zach Kick and hosting a Monday Night Dirty Mike at 10:30 p.m. every Monday night. All right, yo, check this, B. The WBC expels Ryan Garcia for making racial slurs on a live stream indefinitely. And this is just after he was just banned for 1 year after using performance enhancement drugs in that last fight he had with Henley. Cause you see the nigga knocked out Henley, put Henley on his ass about 3 times. And then they saying like, oh, Henley ain't motherfucking undefeated because Garcia used them drugs. But that shit ain't gonna, wipe out the fact that we seen Garcia knock Henley on his ass for three times. Now check it. Put Henley on his ass 3 times. Now check it though. Garcia ain't getting no love right now from anybody because this motherfucker was in the Clubhouse. That's why he got banned right now, right? He was in Clubhouse and he was saying like, I hate niggas. He's a member of the KKK. He was probably at a wrestling event. I don't know, WWE event. I love the WWE too. I don't want to be saying that these WWE events is starting to be low-key KKK events, but shit is adding up. Anyway, Ryan Garcia, right, is making racial slurs on the line. Like he's saying that he hate niggas and, he on the live stream, he on the Clubhouse. It's like an audio thing, so you don't see him. You just hear him, right? And then he's like, yo, I'm a part of the KKK and shit like that. So now they banned this motherfucker. And now the statement from his family is like, yo, we apologizing for Ryan Garcia. Looks like he needs help. And we sorry for what. This is a statement from his family. I don't see no statement from him personally. So here's the deal though. I feel like the nigga right now is type crazy. I like Garcia. Obviously he's nuts. After Javante put him on his ass, he wasn't right after that. They catch him drinking, being loose. Like Justin Timberlake. Right now, you see how that Britney's book put him on his ass, got him out there. That's what Javante, after Javante whooped his ass, now Ryan Garcia out here drinking and shit, and he just looking like a mess and gambling. He ain't gambling right. You know what I mean? Like, he should have got himself a motherfucking plan. Like, that's what I plan to do. He don't look like his plan right. Matter of fact, if anything, he should get with fucking Mayweather but he want to be a hater anyway. Motherfucking Garcia. Now, I say, instead of banning him, don't ban him. Cause obviously he fucking crazy. And to help him back up, to help him get his sanity right, he needs his ass whooped by the fucking organization. Why ban him why ban him from the organization that's full of niggas and Muslims, right? Like he insulted niggas and Muslims, so why ban him from the organization where niggas and Muslims can actually put their hands on them legally? This shit, if I was the boxing commissioner, I reinstate Garcia, have the nigga go back-to-back fights every fucking week. Every week. Have the nigga quit boxing. But before he quit boxing, this nigga gonna fight niggas after niggas after niggas after niggas. And pay him, of course. But the thing is, he's gonna get whooped. He's gonna get whooped. Brain damage. Low key, that's the shit that we should have done. They should have never banned him. They should have just back-to-back fights with niggas and Muslims every month. And the thing is, this shit would have brought, like the purse on every fight would have been crazy, B. Cause I would have seen this shit every week. What? Like, hey, yo, Ryan Garcia versus this dude Saturday. Then next week, they ain't even give him enough time to train. Like, what? You supposed to get 3 months to train. Like, alright, fuck it. Like, let's realistically, alright, if it can't be every week, every month, I'll watch this shit. Just to see, oh my God. And if the nigga wins the fights, I'll be crazy. Every fight will be bigger and bigger. Yo, they need to reinstate the nigga back in and just let Muslims and niggas and Muslims put their hands on them every month, every fight. I'll see that shit. They ain't have to ban them. Now we gotta go put our hands on niggas and Muslims might put their hands on them on some other type of shit. You know? Or now, if he ain't banned, he might have some independent boxing type match where a nigga or a Muslim might put their hands on him, and then that shit might not end up right because that shit ain't legally sanctioned and shit. You know what I mean? That shit might end up with that shit might start off with a poop, 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 psh, 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 like pa, 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 end up with a pa, pa, pa. You know what I'm saying? Cause that shit might start off with a poop, 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 end up with a pa, pa, pa. That shit ain't legally sanctioned. Anyway, get back Garcia back in the league so niggas and Muslims can legally put their hands on him. That's what I'm saying. Okay? Will Smith just dropped some new music. Okay? And you know what? I didn't think I was ready for it. I didn't think I want to see Big Willie come out with some new shit. But you know what? With the things going on, with the music I'm hearing lately, the only thing that moving the needle is Not Like Us. And honestly, shit's gonna get played out. It's not really the best Kendrick track out. That's the thing. But that's the one I'm hearing all the time. Anyway, right? Ding, 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 ding. So, you got Willie. I didn't think I was back to Willie. I didn't think I was ready for it. I didn't think I wanted to hear any new music from Will. But you know what? Because of the things going on right now, hearing Will is like a breath of fresh air. That's crazy. Cause he old in the mug, you know? Who would have thought that the old motherfuckers will actually be the breath of fresh air, I feel. And it's apparently real because check it, even as of today, like Eminem tops Drake as the guy with the most Spotify listeners, or the most listens on Spotify is actually Eminem. He topped Drake over this year. And as you can see, like a trend and fads, they could come and go. You can hear the music come and go. All right, good music, but good. When you make good music, it might not start off hot, but it's going to last. It's going to last. That's why Big Willie can come back with some new music, because that he got that song Miami. He got that song Big Willie Style. Men in Black, like Will Smith got a lot of classics that you could play in the club and they still rock. They still rock to this day. So it's like, hey, yo, Will, you got something new? Bring it on. Even Summertime still go hard. Summer, summer, summer. And that shit, yes. But every summer, 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 summer. Da, 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 da. Yo, that's crazy. Summertime, summer. Yo, this nigga got a classic for years, B. That shit is like Mariah Carey's Christmas song, but for the summer. And then he got other ones. If anybody could beat Lil Wayne in a verses, let's talk about it. It could be Will Smith. Ain't nobody really talk about that shit, huh? Top 5. Who your top 5? Will Smith. The Fresh Prince. Real talk. I think, like, when it goes down to the light-skinned heavyweights of rap, it's Will Smith or LL Cool J. If you really want to talk about it. But here's the deal, man. Real shit is going to come out. Because as you can see, you know, fake shit don't last. Right now, they saying that motherfuckers is buying the Spotify, the bots is buying all the followers for these people, like Ice Spice and Megan Thee Stallion. As you can see, Ice Spice lost a whole lot of followers. Like, she had 1 million, now she damn near half of that. And who else? Megan Thee Stallion. There was allegations that bots were the listens on her Spotify. But you see, the real is always gonna stay here. It's always gonna be here. Cause even if I told you, yo, what's the most listened to song on YouTube right now? What's the most viewed song on YouTube right now? What do you think it is? What do you think it is? Do you think it's a song that's a classic? No, it's not. Some shit that's gonna be here, come here. And when I tell you what it is too, you're gonna be like, oh, that song. You ain't gonna be like, oh, of course that song. You're gonna be like, oh, that song. Cause you're gonna be like, oh shit. Yeah, you heard of it. And it's catchy enough, but like, it's not that real. And that's what it's gonna tell you. Like, numbers, in this case, I feel like numbers lie. Numbers could, because numbers right now are gonna say, oh, this is the hottest thing. But right now, motherfucking numbers is lying. And I'm telling you, the most viewed song on YouTube is Baby Shark. Baby Shark, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, Baby Shark. But that shit needs to go in the trash. Baby Shark is do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's doo-doo. It's fucking doo-doo. I'll never let my kids hear that song. Anybody playing that song for their kids need to be arrested. Okay? Y'all niggas don't ain't allowed to have kids. If you out here putting Baby Shark on your motherfucking iPad and putting it in front of your kids and making sure, and then after that they coming home and singing that shit while the fucking shit is off. Imagine the fucking shit is off. The shit is off and you still hearing that shit because your kids is still singing that shit. You deserve to be arrested, or you deserve not allowed to have any kids no more. Like, the gene in you, your DNA, my nigga, should be examined and should be put, if there was like a DNA jail, your DNA strand should be put in DNA jail, because you the DNA strand that's gonna carry on into the fucking generations, making sure these kids listen to this fucking mush for their brains, their baby shark do. Your ass shouldn't be allowed to have fucking kids. Your sperm should be fucking incinerated. You should swallow some shit that incinerates your sperm. Or if you're a girl, you should you should be tricked to go to a fucking Starbucks or something, and then they give you like a little latte or full of whipped cream on the top, sprinkled some shit, and then in it is some shit that kills your fucking eggs. Because they know once your egg came out of you was gonna fucking sat the fucking toddler or whatever baby you had, and you would have put Baby Shark in front of it on an iPad or on the phone and tell them, hey, listen to this. Anyway, guys, don't get me started on Baby Shark. Do. Hey, yo, just go out there, listen to more Vito Blaze, play some video games, have a great day. Yeah, matter of fact, go play the new Zelda that's about to come out, Echoes of Wisdom, or Wisdom of the Echoes. It's pretty cool because instead of Link going to save Zelda, it's Zelda that's going to go save Link. And of course, there's already people hating on this video game that's about to come out where Zelda is the main character. It's a female. And right now, this is what it is. I mean, this is a day of the age. I seen 2 games where Princess Peach had to go save Mario. Okay, so this was coming. This was inevitable. And right now, I'm here for it. And this ain't the first time where we had a kick-ass heroine do a goddamn thing from Nintendo. The Nintendo Metroid is a girl, guys. Remember, if you play Metroid, that whole motherfucker in the orange armor shooting shit up, that's a girl. So Nintendo's been doing their thing on making girls look pretty cool in the game. So now you got motherfuckers, old Legend of Zelda fans who used to playing with Link and this sort of, and they're like, well, we can't play with Zelda. That doesn't seem right. It's that time, man. Get right, okay? Stop making a fuss. I think she's making history with her own game. Give it up for Zelda. Okay, give it up for Zelda making a debut and being a heroine. She got to go sell Link, and give it up for progress. Give it up for Nintendo for progress. Okay, and if you can't get with that, then your ass just needs to sit your ass. Just sit down. Don't pick up the fucking joystick. Matter of fact, don't even come into the video game world with this shit. Like, oh, well, I can't believe Zelda. We have to play with Zelda. And we're looking forward for playing with Link once again for the umpteenth time. And with the Zinc, and then when he comes out like that. Nah, they flipping the script. They progressive here. And then usually when they do their thing progressively, they kick ass. So give them a chance. Give Nintendo, give them a chance. Give them a chance, damn it. Anybody out there not trying to give Zelda a chance, I say don't even, just put the joysticks down. Don't even try to play video games, because this is where your imagination should be free. You shouldn't be like, don't be fucking bigot. All that bigotrism, racism, leave that shit in real life. Like, I keep saying, like, in this comic book life, video game where people are being imaginary, like, yo, just let the creativity. Why the fuck are we having little arguments, about sexist arguments, racist arguments in the world of video games? And like, and cartoons and in movies and shit. This shit don't make no fucking. I can't even spend another goddamn minute. I should just wrap up Rapid Flames. I am gonna wrap up Rapid Flames. Yo, check it, man. That's all the flames I got to throw on the shit I know. Stay lit. If you enjoyed that episode and would like to keep up with all the latest and future episodes of Rapid Flames Podcast, then please subscribe to the Rapid Flames Podcast on YouTube and all podcast available platforms, because we're available on all of them. So tune in. Stay with us. Stay with us. Stay locked in. Stay lit.